people say that cashback apps are the smartest and easiest way to make real money just by spending. But is that too easy? Is it too good to be true? Today, I'm investigating the truth behind cashback apps so that you can decide if they're worth it for you. So cashback apps have quickly become a savvy shopper's best friend, promising a little extra cash in your pocket every single time you make a purchase. And don't get me wrong, because they can be a fantastic way to put extra money back in your pocket, especially if you use them strategically and if you know the pros and cons. But don't worry, you're watching this video, so you're smart. So these cashback apps work by partnering with retailers, both online and physical, restaurants, grocery stores, gas stations, and they give you a percentage of what you spend in the form of cash or rewards. And they all work a little bit differently, and I actually go into how they work differently in this video where I compare the top 8 apps. So some cashback apps like Fetch actually require you to scan all of your receipts after you make a purchase, while other ones like the Upside app make it even easier by allowing you to pay directly through the app at some retailers. But here's the catch. Some cashback apps aren't just in the business of helping you out. They have other ideas of how to make an extra buck or two or more. So one of the ways that the apps do this is unfortunately by collecting and selling your data. So every time you use some of these apps, you're essentially trading a bit of your privacy for that extra cashback. However, not all cashbacks are created equal when it comes to privacy. Take Rakuten, for example. While it may offer some deals, it is always notorious for sharing your personal information with third parties. And on the other hand, there's the Upside app, which takes a completely different approach, and it really focuses on minimizing the use of your personal information and never sells it to outsiders. Upside only uses the basics to make sure that you get the most out of your service, like when setting up your account or snagging the best cashback rewards. They have really strict security measures that keep your data and privacy safe and always hidden and not sold to third parties. So if privacy is a concern to you, Upside may be the best way to go. And next time you're debating whether to use a cashback app or not, remember that it's all about weighing the benefits against the risks and choosing the apps that best aligns with your priorities. So before we talk about how much money that you could actually make using these cashback apps, we need to discuss what you should be considering before signing up. So on average, cashback apps typically offer around 1% to 5% back on your purchases. However, there are those like Upside that really stand out from the crowd because they offer some of the highest cashback rates in the game. With Upside, you can earn up to 25 cents per gallon when you get gas at over 36,000 gas stations across the US, and up to a whopping 35% cashback at over 45,000 restaurants. Not to mention also getting double-digit earnings when you get groceries at Giant Eagle. That's some serious savings. And with all these earnings on gas, eating out, and with summer right around the corner, definitely check out my latest video on 30 road trip tips, and also the video that's coming up next, which is my top 10 favorite cities to visit here in the US. So subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Okay, now before you start racking up those cashback rewards and downloading all the apps, it's essential to understand how you plan to use them so that you actually use them and get the rewards. If you're all about saving on everyday essentials like gas, groceries, and dining out, then Upside is definitely worth downloading. And stick around because I'm going to share a bonus reward that you can actually get with Upside for watching this video. Thank you. Another crucial factor that you have to keep in mind before you go and use any of these is how you cash out your rewards. Some apps have minimums that you never meet, while other ones let you cash out anytime. Ibotta requires you to have a minimum value of $20 before you can cash out your earnings. But after you hit this threshold, you're free to cash out whenever you please. Luckily, there's no minimum or amount of cash out with Upside, and it's really easy. You can choose to get paid via PayPal, bank account, or a gift card. No need to jump through any hoops just to get access to your hard-earned cash, or rather, easy-earned cash. Here's where things get a little bit tricky. Some cashback apps impose expiration dates on their rewards, meaning you have to use them within a certain time frame or else your rewards will vanish in thin air. Take Dosh, for example. Not only does it require you to reach a $25 threshold before you can even think about withdrawing, but your rewards also come with an expiration date. So if you're not on top of your account or you never meet your minimum, you're just gonna lose out on all the earnings that you made. And this is where things get a little bit specific. The time that it takes to cash out your earnings can be massively different between apps. For example, with Rakuten, you might have to wait up to 45 days before you can get your hands on the cash back. And with Upside, you can cash out your earnings and get it into your bank account in as little as 1 day. And I actually show you proof of me earning this cash in this video. If you haven't downloaded the Upside app yet, you can actually get a 10% bonus bonus cash back on your first restaurant or grocery store with the code YouTube10 when you sign up. And if you want to get a gas bonus, use the code YouTube when you sign up and you'll get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fuel up. Before signing up for all these apps, I was pretty dubious that I would actually get any cash back from all of these apps because I was in a place in my life where I really needed to save a lot of money, and that's why I downloaded all of these and learned about all of them. And the reason I'm making this video is I really wanted to learn like what's the catch. So with some apps like Fetch, the rewards that they offer comes in points, which then you can redeem for gift card or other things. And then there are apps like Ibotta and Upside that actually give you real cash instead of points that then you can go and redeem. So I do like Fetch, by the way, because why not scan your receipt and see if you can earn anything? But to me, I preferred cold hard cash versus like having to get a bunch of points and then having to redeem them, because those points actually aren't worth that much. And it takes a really long time to redeem them for anything. So now I want to show you how I maximize and get the most out of all of your earnings with all of these cashback apps. So one of my favorite ways to earn more with Upside is to cash in on dining out with friends or larger groups. I basically offer to pay for the table and then have them Venmo me, the split bill, and then that way I can earn even more from Upside. So that's one of my tips. And something that you can do to get even more rewards and cashback is to combine these cashback apps that I mentioned with the loyalty program of the location. You can combine Upside with the Shell loyalty program. And another way to get even more is combining these different cashback apps and using them all together so you're earning in all the different places. And then to even triple or quadruple your earnings, use a cashback credit card when you are purchasing all of these things, because then they'll give you another few percentage points. And that is the truth about cashback apps and really the catch, with all of them. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, happy earning.